A high-stakes standoff is unfolding on the Russia-Ukraine border, with both sides escalating their military actions as Ukrainian forces press deeper into Russian territory. Moscow vowed a punishing response to the unprecedented incursion.
In a stunning display of military audacity, Ukrainian forces have breached Russia's southwestern border, launching their most significant incursion into enemy territory since the war began. Now, in its sixth day, this daring offensive has left Moscow reeling and vowing a tough response to what it perceives as a direct assault on its sovereignty. President Volodymyr Zelensky, breaking days of silence, finally acknowledged the offensive, declaring that Kiev is pushing the war into the aggressor's territory. This bold statement marks a significant shift in Ukraine's strategy, moving from a defensive posture to a more aggressive stance. Russian Defense Ministry released these images showing a destroyed Ukrainian command post and dozens of military vehicles in Kursk. Moscow also claims more than 1,100 Ukrainian troops in the fierce fighting inside the Russian territory. This Ukrainian lightning-fast maneuver has not only exposed vulnerabilities in Russia's defenses, but has also forced the Kremlin to divert precious resources to shore up its borders. Russia says Ukrainian missile attack in Kursk has injured several civilians. Moscow has responded with a barrage of missile strikes on Ukrainian cities, including a recent attack near Kiev, which reportedly killed civilians. Kremlin has also imposed a state of heightened alert in border regions and deployed additional troops to the area. Belarus, a close ally of Russia, has joined the fray, accusing Ukraine of airspace violations and massing troops on its borders. Russia has evacuated tens of thousands of civilians from the Kursk region, and Ukraine has also evacuated thousands of people from the Sumy region across the border, in signs that fighting is only going to get intense in the coming days. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
And for more on this, we earlier spoke to Olena Tregub, who's the Secretary General, Independent Defense Anti-Corruption Committee, and this is what she had to say.
This is a big tactical victory of Ukraine, and it will remain to be seen whether it will become a strategic victory, the pivotal point that will change the course of the war. It is very important that to understand that Ukraine has been fighting this war with hands tied behind its back, because at the time when Russia was allowed to strike Ukraine anywhere it wanted, off limits, children hospitals, cities, power stations, Ukrainians were not allowed to strike, say, inside Russia, because Western partners were afraid of escalation, because Russia was threatening with nuclear weapon. However, now we can see that the battlefield inside Russia expanded reportedly by almost 600 square kilometers in Kursk region, and Russia cannot do anything about it. It just showed that Russia was bluffing, and it also showed when one country attacks another country, it is fair to respond and to strike the territory of the enemy. And the UN Charter, the 51st article, says that the country, to protect itself, can do anything necessary, including hitting the territory of the enemy. And now this realization should help to change the course of this war.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.